Greetings, everybody. Welcome to this moment together. Saturday, 12 p.m., just past 12 p.m. Eastern, in Asheville, North Carolina. When you're entering, if you could please share where you're from. Welcome, Lily. Had a really great week. Just want to update you on a few things, and then we'll delve into the magic and miracles that want to arise through us in episode, what is this episode, 117, 118, somewhere up there. Europe is in the house. Welcome everybody from Europe. Thanks for being here. So Wednesday night had, it was I think the fifth Beyond Words, which is an event that came into my consciousness when a friend of mine was saying something about how he would love to just be together without having to talk to anybody. And so we started this experiment where there's a 3-hour slot and you come in the door and you don't say hello, you don't say anything, you just come in, and there's no rules per se of what to do or not to do. The only rule is no words, nonverbal space. So the energy's been building, the reputation is expanding. And we had a full house Wednesday night, like over 20 people. And just amazing energy in the space and the creativity that was coming through. And there's no words, but there's music being made, and there's healings happening. And yeah, really beautiful. People doing art, really beautiful space. So that will be happening again this month in December in Asheville. And then Thursday night we had a satsang, which was also really powerful, and the intention was to open up this unified resonant field, what I call the unified resonant field, or we could simply call it the sense of oneness, with a group of people in a circle together. And really saying the intention to open up collectively, without the focus on one person, or this is the teacher, this is the spiritual teacher, or this is the guru, or this is anything. Unified resonant field, group organism, an organism, different egoic bodies, right? Unifying as one organism. And when we unify as one organism, what we discover is the magic and the miracles that come, because now we're exponentially more powerful than we were separate and divided. It's like group mind, but more it's group heart. It's a group heart. So there's a paradox here, because the truth that I've realized is, we're always in this unified resonant field. We're always in a space of oneness. That's all we're ever in. That's all that exists. That's all there is. And what's amazing, and what creates this field of infinite potentiality, this field of magic and miracles to move through us as clear channels, is when we realize it together. So that's the facilitation. That's what the shared intention of creating these spaces of exploration, and that's what I'm bringing into the group. So this is already the case, so we don't have to try really hard, we don't have to do anything, we don't have to strategize, we don't have to effort. All of that stuff is a misunderstanding. Welcome, Katerina. I think everybody's from Europe that's here. That's really fun. So we don't have to make any effort or struggle or strategize to open up into this space of oneness. This oneness, and you can experientially feel it right now. And this is what I'm inviting people to do. So there's words, there's ideas being expressed, but you can feel something that's unchanging here. This infinite essence that's unchanging, that's underneath the words, underneath the concepts, underneath the ideas, underneath that which is changing. And when we open to this together, which we can do right now, there's a shift that you can feel. You feel your heart opening, you feel your heart expanding, you feel your body relaxing, you feel your body softening. And you remember, the word remember, hey Sylvia, thanks for being here. The word remember tends to mean going back in time and thinking about something that happened in the past. But I think of the word remember in a different way, of we are remembering ourselves, sort of like reorganizing ourselves. So through this field of presence, and there's only one essential element. There's only one essential element. There's only ever one essential element, and there only ever will be one essential element. Everything that we want, everything that we long for, everything that we desire, everything we feel like we're lacking, there's one essential element. And that one essential element is to be present. To be present in this moment. To be fully, wholly present in this moment. So to bring together a group with the intention of being fully, wholly present in this moment, and to feel that experientially in real time, then there's only one question left. So I had a big, gigantic smile on my face in the group Thursday night. They said, then there's only one question, which is, what do we want to create? What wants to be created through us? Because now we're in a field of infinite possibility, you know, and the things that we feel like we're lacking love, we're lacking freedom, we're lacking peace, we're lacking a sense of empowerment, we're lacking abundance, we're lacking fulfillment. When we become fully, wholly, completely present together, we realize it's all here right now. It's all here right now. So there's this incredible paradox of that which we're looking for, we actually are. How amazing is that? That which we're looking for, we actually are. Welcome, Namaste from Nepal, Ganga Ma Harjan. Thank you for being here. That which we're looking for, we already are. So what do? Now what? So much energy I've been putting into, I'm trying to find love, I'm trying to find peace, I'm trying to find freedom, I'm trying to find empowerment, I'm trying to find joy, I'm trying to find abundance, I'm trying to find ecstasy. Then you realize that which you're looking for, you already are. So I'm not going to answer that question, what do? It's like kind of like an open question. What do we want to do? What do we want to create? What kind of world do we want to create? So where before you're from a place of, you're trying to fill the sense of lack inside you, from a sense of the ego, from a sense of separation, the separate self. The separate self comes from a sense of It's the illusionary sense of a separate self, so you're attached and identified to a story of a separate self. So inherent in the story of a separate self is lack, because if I am a separate self, if I'm here and everything else is out there, then I don't have everything else out there. So I'm in a space of lack. Right? I'm in a space of tremendous lack, because I'm just this tiny little thing. I'm trying to acquire little things to become more, but all this other stuff is not me. So this tremendous awakening of consciousness is the awakening that it's all me. I am everything I see, I'm everything I feel, I'm everything I touch, I'm everything I taste, I'm everything I smell, I'm everything I experience, I'm everything I don't experience. I am all that is. Not me as the illusionary sense of a separate self, not me as the story I'm attached and identified with, not even me as a me as the infinite awareness that is unchanging, that is free of content and includes all content. So that's the awakening of consciousness. And we don't need New Age terms. We don't need New Age ideology. We don't need New Age philosophy. We don't need religion. We don't need anything. Not only are those things not necessary, generally speaking, there's definitely a point where they're not helpful. If they're helpful at any point, there's definitely a point where they're not helpful. Because all we're interested in is the truth. So we don't need ideology or philosophy or ideas or concepts. We just need to know who we really are. And it's really helpful to be supported with others who are interested in knowing who they really are and living from this place together. So that was Thursday night. And that's really the intention of every day. That's the intention, the ultimate intentions of my personal coaching sessions. Oh yeah, and the Secret Glow. The Secret Glow was Friday night. That's my private group where we go for an hour together, which you're all welcome to. Some of you are already in there. But there's a link at the bottom for the Secret Glow to join us every generally on Wednesdays for an hour. And that was also a beautiful place of going deep into realizing the story as a story. So the story of me is just a story. It's not bad. It's not wrong. It's not that it shouldn't exist. That's a story also. But to recognize the story as a story, and basically everything that you notice that has a linear story to it, that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Anything you notice has a beginning and a middle and an end is a story. And so when you recognize everything that has a beginning, middle, and end as a story, it's so incredibly liberating. It's so incredibly liberating. It's so incredibly liberating. It's so... Did I mention it's so incredibly liberating? It's so incredibly liberating. You just like, it's like kind of like watching clouds like drift through the sky. You know, they just appear and disappear, rise and fall. I want to play the song by John Lennon sometime on here, one of these episodes coming up. Watching the Wheels. So, I think most everybody knows John Lennon from the Beatles. Well, he was just incredible, one of the biggest... in fact, one of his quotes that wasn't received so well by many was that he said that the Beatles were bigger than Jesus. So they were definitely the biggest celebrities in the world at a certain period of time, and incredible fame and wealth and celebritydom. And he and other members felt a real sense of discontent, a sense of getting all this external accolades and material reward, and yet something deep inside wasn't being fulfilled. So, like many people of the time, late 60s, early 70s, that started their spiritual search, their spiritual journey. It took them to India and Rishikesh. Courage of a Lion. What a great name. Thank you very much. So it took them to India and Rishikesh and the teachings of the East and the exploration and discovering who they really are. And John Lennon met Yoko and left the Beatles and really made this shift into dedicating his art to awakening the world and positive social change. And there's a great song called Watching the Wheels, where he writes about this transition. You can Google it after I'm done. Watching the Wheels, John Lennon watching the wheels. And he says, I'm just watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. So, just watching the wheels go round and round. So there's this open infinite awareness, and the wheels are the thoughts, the continually changing thoughts, the continually changing beliefs, the continually changing emotions, the continually changing experiences. So witness consciousness, it's often called. So when you're meditating, there's an awareness of the thoughts moving, the feelings moving, the sensations, physical sensations, the experiences moving, and this essence of who you are not being attached or identified to any of that phenomena moving. So I'm just watching the wheels go round and round. Now, this line is really interesting. Hi, Jane. Welcome. I really think everybody's from Europe and Asia in here, which is great. Welcome, everybody. I'm just watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. So people get into this spiritual path and they try to stop their thoughts. They try to quiet their thoughts, try to get rid of their thoughts. They try to suppress their sexual energy, try to repress their sexual energy. They try to stop their feelings, repress their feelings, especially the negative feelings. They try to repress negative experiences and bad experiences and get good experiences and get rid of bad experiences. Let me try to use the law of attraction and make this, get rid of this and put this over here. And he's saying, I'm just watching the wheels go round and round. I really love, not like, I'm dispassionate or I'm neutral or I don't care or it's not important. I actually really love to watch them roll. Just watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. But I'm no longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. So we think that we're a part of the merry-go-round, and then we're just getting knocked around and rocked around. The wheel of samsara, boom, bang, bang, up, down. When will it stop? When will it end? But then you wake up and you realize who and what you really are, and you're the infinite awareness that's unchanging, that's just watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. But I'm no longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. Can you feel that? And then what you'll notice here too, and I think this may be one of the last points of the day. Welcome, Phyllis. An American is here. You'll notice when you feel the energy, I really love to watch a roll. There's a sense of engagement. There's a sense of passion. There's a sense of inspiration. There's even a sense of intensity, a sense of aliveness, a sense of vibrancy, a sense of radiance, a sense of the big glow, the wow, the now, right? So it's not this thing of like, I'm disconnecting. I'm just the witness. I'm disconnecting. I'm removing myself from what there's no self to remove. There's no self to disconnect from. There's no two things. Welcome, Portugal. Gisela. Welcome, Anne-Marie, my love. Welcome, Claudia. Does anyone have any questions or comments they'd like to share on this amazing Saturday? Even if you have an itch on your nose, you have to itch your nose, it's just like watching the wheels go round and round. Really love to watch them roll. So if you want to delve in deeper, there's links at the bottom. There's also a retreat coming up New Year's Eve where we'll delve into this collective consciousness for 4 days. This is going to be phenomenal. I have yoga. Amy will be leading yoga. The amazing John Stringer will be having some musical concerts. I'll be there doing some fun things, leading some fun things, facilitating some things. Michael Singer, the great author, will be celebrating New Year's Eve with him, and meditation and kirtan. And we're on 120 acres, so nature hikes and connecting with nature and walks and just phenomenal energy, phenomenal community, and a chance to really experientially in person bringing the New Year together. I've never done a New Year's retreat that I facilitated myself before, so this is an amazing, amazing new endeavor that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you all in sunny, warm Florida. We're also working on, since there's so many Europeans here today, we're working on a retreat, which I think will be formally announced by the end of this month. I don't think I've actually said this before publicly, so this is a very exciting moment. In Italy, a week-long retreat in Italy in June. Italy is a phenomenal country. Italy really has it all. And I was thinking about what's a place that, like, you know, it just has it all. Like, there's really nothing that you can see that's lacking. You know, I'm not going to get into the whole thing on Italy, but I think most people realize it's a pretty amazing place to be and share time. So that's coming, and I've also had some movement on a long-held vision of a retreat in India, and that one with John Stringer and Ash Ruiz, one of my favorite people in the world, awakened, super fun being, in India at the end of the summer. So there's some movement on that. So look for some more information on that coming really soon. So this next year looks just like we're going to deepen more and more into this We're going to deepen more into this together. Whatever this is right here, we're going to be deepening into it more and more. That which transcends words. So, and there's also personal sessions. You can do anywhere with me in the world. There's a link for that. The Secret Glow online community, which we get together in a deeper level than here, once a week. You can join us for that. You can come on and talk with me and share with me there and explore questions and things you're moving through. There's a donation button. Some people are so grateful. They like to support this project, and that's appreciated. My books, The Big Glow and The Wow of the Now, you can get those. And feel free to write. Feel free to comment here, ask questions. Feel free to write me if there's something that's alive for you. Some people want me to speak somewhere or lead a retreat somewhere, or just questions you have about things you're moving through or things you're experiencing. Love you all so much. Appreciate you all so much. Have a great weekend. See you Monday. I'm going to say, I don't usually announce the next one, but I'm going to say that I'm going to see you Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern. See you in the next Now.